Greetings!
Shalom, Scooperini!
Hello, my scoop. How are you on this fine Wednesday?
Great. I just woke up not too long ago, and I actually have a funny story to tell you that I just happened, and I was like, I gotta wait until we're recording to do this. Um,
Okay.
so Mac made one comment one time about me after I cleared my throat, and I just cleared my throat funny at one point in time, like years ago, and she said, "My God, you throaty bitch," or something like that. And I was just making my coffee just right before we started recording, and I took a sip of it, and the foam and the cinnamon went down the wrong pipe, and so I had to clear my throat, and I giggled so hard to myself, and I was like, I just have to tell Mac about it.
I don't even remember saying that to you, but I can see myself just being a big bitch and saying that.
Yeah, it wasn't those exact words, but it was something along those lines, and I think of it every time I clear my throat now.
Well, there was a long time where you had some sort of like you had bronchitis or you had like a 3 year stint of just a cough. And it
The
was
dry
like,
cough.
it was gross. I
Yeah,
think you're okay now.
I'm fine now. I'm healed.
Yeah, I don't think you have your cough anymore, but that's funny. I'm so sorry that I've scarred you. It's like that comment that mom used to tell us. She'd
Would
say
you
like,
just drink water?
just drink, oh, you're hungry? Maybe you should have some water. Or,
I said that last night when I was at work and I had just eaten like my mac and cheese,
yeah,
and I was like, God, I'm still hungry. And one of the girls was like, go get a snack or something from the cafeteria. And I go, I should probably just drink some water.
maybe I'm just thirsty. Or she used to say, don't ever eat cheese on a first date.
Yeah.
And I almost never eat cheese. We had a birthday in the office this week, and so every meeting we have at the beginning of the week, we have a birthday, we'll have like a fruit and cheese platter, and everyone's taking the cheese. Not me. I refuse because my mom told me never to eat cheese because it'll make your breath stink.
Makes breath stink.
Yeah,
I
just the little things.
I don't eat cheese on a date, but I'll eat cheese if I'm at a work party and I'll eat it.
No.
I have a breath mint afterwards, but
Say I didn't have
I'm not,
anything.
not turning down cheese. You kidding me?
I had no I had no toothbrush, no mouthwash, no breath mint afterwards. So I was just gonna go the whole rest of the day with Colby Jack cheese breath. No.
No.
It just it wasn't worth it. I had some strawberries.
I just had some strawberries for the bird instead.
Oh, you need to be closer to your computer
Why?
because you sound better when you get closer.
All right, we're gonna get real up close and personal today.
Well, your skin looks great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How's your day?
I just finished the work from home day. Just a lot of admin shit. When you're a manager, or in my case, I'm a director, a lot of admin,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of paperwork, a lot of
Yeah.
just,
Would you say that you're the head cheese?
Connor, I would say that I'm the head fucking cheese. If I was a cheese, well, my favorite's Gouda. You knew I was recording.
What does he want?
What are you doing? Are you going to the gym? Oh. He's changing into his one of three outfits he wears a day, which causes our laundry to pile up insane. So he has his work clothes, he has his gym clothes, and he has his lounging clothes every single day.
You haven't changed since last night.
Yeah, you stink.
Okay, I actually had to brush my teeth before this because I was thinking to myself and I was like, my God, I am a gross person. I had lunch today and everything, and my breath just reeks. I haven't showered. I can feel myself getting a little sweaty. I actually, yeah, I did. I wore.
That's how I woke up this morning. Well, just that's how I woke up just now. I was a little bit sweaty, and I was like, I should probably shower before. And I was like, well,
For who? For who?
but I did change my sweatshirt. I put on a clean sweatshirt, put on some deodorant,
Oh, you did more than
spruced
me.
my face up with some water.
I'm wearing the
Oh,
same
I need to look a little
sweatpants.
bit awake.
I'm wearing the same sweatpants,
haven't
same
changed.
sweatshirt as I was when I went to bed last night. I've been in the same outfit since about 6 o'clock last night. So for almost 24 hours. You know, what's sad though is that a couple weeks ago, I was showering on a lunch break and Chad was like, "What are you doing?" And I go, "I'm just going to start putting more effort into myself. I just kind of feel like I'm not putting a lot of effort in and I want to feel good and look good and all this stuff." That was a one-time thing.
That was a one-off. And she never showered again.
I shower every single day. I just haven't showered yet because I don't like to shower before like 7 o'clock because then I know I get dirty again. Like I'm not a morning shower, I'm a night shower. So I want to get into bed all nice and clean and cozy.
Yeah.
And that's just who I am. And I'm never going to change.
Why would you? You're almost 30.
Okay. I never had a problem with age. I still don't. I don't really give a shit. But turning 30, there's something about it that when I was like 16, 17, 18, or even like a freshman in college, 30 felt like, oh, you're going to have your shit together. You're going to have your life together. You're going to be so accomplished. You're going to have all these things under your belt and you're a full-blown adult. And here I am wearing the same outfit I've been wearing for the past 24 hours. And I think we just got Jimmy John's for dinner. I don't feel like a grown up. Our grandma Mary, our great grandma Mary, always said because she died when she was what, in her late 80s? Mid 80s?
Yeah.
And she always said, oh, I always felt like I was 16. Like internally, I'm 16. My body may act like I'm in my 80s. My body may act like I'm in my 30s. Mentally and emotionally, good 22.
Yeah. I mean, 30 is a good year. It was a little scary turning 30, but it's not so bad.
It's just like I've been in my 20th decade for so long.
For almost a decade.
For almost a decade. So for the last 10 years, it's all I've known. So I'm just... It never felt like this when I turned 20 because you look forward to 21. You're like, oh, I'm so close to being able to go to the bars legally. And now it's like... Not that there's
left.
like it's not like there's nothing to look forward to because there's tons, but it's not pre-planned for me. Like there's no set date in my 30 decade.
Not yet.
Not yet, but I'm having a lot of internal thoughts about it, clearly.
Clearly an existential crisis.
I'm like, I'm fine. I'm just whatever. Oh, Sam Baldwin passed her bar.
Yay!
So
that's great.
She's
Congrats.
gonna be licensed, so shout out to Sam. I don't know if she listens to the pod, but if she does, I'll know.
Did you guys find out?
I find out next week.
Okay.
We find out next week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see you immediately concerned.
Well, wait a second.
The last time I failed, I impulsively bought a massive couch that's too big for our living room because I just said, fuck it, life's too short. I want that fucking couch and I'm gonna get that couch. And I went and got that couch because I was having a meltdown. So either I'm gonna have a really awesome impulsive buy or a really sad impulsive buy. And we'll just have to wait and see. Either way, I get something out of it.
Yeah. It's a win-win.
It's either I'm gonna cry on it or I'm gonna laugh on it. So, or both.
Yeah. It's fine. It'll be great. You're gonna pass. We're going to celebrate.
It'll be fine. And then we
We're
can
gonna be
move.
popping bottles.
And then we can move on with our lives.
Truly.
Like, Jesus Christ.
So sick of talking about it.
It's me too, man.
I'm just kidding.
Get it over with. You know, some people have test anxiety, and some people just can talk themselves out of every single answer. And that's me. Somebody is me.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, and it's just my life. But it's fine. But yeah, we're just waiting around and doing. But yeah, today was fine. Today was an easy day-ish.
Today was a good day.
Today was an okay day. Now that you asked me how my day was and I had time to like flesh it out, I feel myself getting more manic.
I feel like I opened a can of worms.
Yeah.
I really don't have the mental capacity to get into it right now.
But I also haven't talked to anybody all day, so
I haven't either.
that's probably why I'm also just a little crazy. It's a little wild.
Actually, I did talk to someone. Our brother called me like 40 minutes ago. Like I had just woken up from my little snooze.
You little snoozy?
And a little snoozy. And he was driving home from work and was just checking in. And I was like, Mac and I are about to record the pod. He goes, oh, that's fun.
Well, that's good.
Just giggled and just chit-chatted about nothing.
Just shot the shit.
Shat the shot.
Shit. Yeah. You know what would be kind of cute is if we had like loungewear and it says snoozy on it.
Snoozy. I'm a snoozy girl.
Just taking a snooze. It's taking a
Taking
snoozy.
a snooze.
What are your plans for the
That's
day?
all I've done today.
Oh, I'm gonna take a snoozy.
That's literally what I said to you.
I know. I like the name snoozy.
Just a wee little snoozy.
Just taking a snooze. Moving on.
We're gonna get stuck on it.
We're gonna get back to our notes app because we had some things that we didn't get to talk about on the last episode that we're gonna talk about on this episode. Okay, we only have one thing from you and two things from me, so this might be a little rapid fire episode. We'll start with Connor's Lowe's trip.
Yeah.
What happened at Lowe's, Connor?
Well, I went to Lowe's because I had to get a dusk to dawn automatic ticker. So that
for your
outside-
lights.
For my lights, because my last one broke technology because it was from an app, and then I couldn't connect the app to the Bluetooth on the phone. And it was just a whole to-do. So every day, every night before I would leave for work, I would have to turn it on just to make sure it turned on. And then every morning I would have to physically turn it off. And then whenever I wasn't here, I'd be like, either leave it on all the time when I'm gone, like out of town, or just my house is dark. And I don't like that. So I did that. Are you telling me to come on?
I'm telling you to move closer.
So I feel like I'm like talking like a prisoner right now. And
I got liposuction. Liposuction! I
Anyways,
think I got this ass.
I'm a fraud.
Okay, go ahead. So sorry.
Moving on. I'm just gonna hold my phone up like this the whole time. Anyways, I had to get dusk to dawn switches, and so I was like, it was a weekend day. I think it was like a Saturday, and I wasn't working, so I was like, you know what? I haven't left the house in a few days. I'm gonna look cute. So I have my little jeans on. I blew out my hair. I'm pretty sure for some reason, because why not?
When you go to Lowe's, when in doubt, blow it out.
Blow it out. I even put some makeup on, and like I was just looking good. I was feeling good. I felt I'd been in scrubs all week for like 4 days straight. I wanted to just be cute, you know? Yeah. So it was cute. And I'm wandering around the store. First thing that happens when I walk in, this guy goes, "Do you need something?" And I go, nope, I'm just kind of wandering around because I know where the light switches are. I just wanted to wander mindlessly and wanted to look at the plants. So I wandered over the plants. And then he bothers me and it's like, "Oh, well, good, because I was going to ask you if I had an extra lottery ticket, but I didn't want to share." And I was like, okay. And then he kept kind of like muttering something, like he's a younger kid. I say kid, he's probably in his late 20s.
Okay, so it's my age.
Your age.
Because I'm not 30.
Exactly. And then I'm like, God, I was like, okay, please, no one else talk to me. Because no one talks to me when I wear a baseball cap in Lowe's. I just gotta say it. No one does. And so I'm wandering around, I'm finding the light switches, and then I find the switch, the dimmer, and I'm going to the self-checkout also so I don't have to speak to anyone. What happens? Someone speaks to me. Someone's standing right there, and they go, what you got there? And I go, it's a dusk to dawn switcher. He goes, what's that for? For lights outside? To like security lights? And I go, no, it's a dusk to dawn switch.
You should have said, fuck yeah. Exactly, for my security lights.
Yeah, basically. But I was like, no, it's dusk to dawn, you know? So they turn on at dusk, they turn off at dawn so that my outside of my house is lit all night long. And he goes, oh, okay. He was like, well, how long do those, like, what kind of lights are they? And I was like, they're just like twinkle lights outside my house. I was like, I don't know. I just put them up with literal command strips and they're hanging from my gutter. Okay, that's all I did because I'm just a girl. I just need to just shut up. Just shut up. And so I was like panicking. He goes, do you want a receipt? He goes, you sure you want your warranty? And I go, I don't want my warranty. And then I get out. And I was like, why? Please don't talk to me.
That's why you don't go to a man's department store.
It's the only place I knew to get a dusk to dawn switch. I've tried finding them at Target, and it's hard to find. And
yeah,
so Lowe's it was. But
that's why you don't go.
I'm gonna wear a baseball cap.
You wear a baseball cap? No, sorry, can't speak. You need to wear a baseball cap, overalls, a flannel, and hey dudes. And you'll never get bothered.
I'll never get bothered. I must have just looked helpless.
Just a little damsel in distress, the nice little blowout.
Just a nice little blowout with my cute little purse and my whimsical white shirt.
Yeah. I can't tell you the last
after
time
that
I went to a Lowe's. I haven't been to a Lowe's by myself, I think ever.
I enjoy going to Lowe's.
Are you going to hang up your phone?
No, we're still on the phone.
Maybe you should get a headset that like, so it's like the one with the headphones that has the microphone that comes in front of your mouth.
I should, like, oh God, what's her name on Lizzie McGuire?
I just know, sing to me,
You know?
Paolo.
No, oh my God.
Miss Ungermeyer!
I want to
Yeah.
be like her. Yeah.
That would be a good one for you. Maybe I'll look into it.
Okay.
Well, nice.
That's my story. That's my story.
That's why you don't go to Lowe's. They're just too chatty. Well, I mean, also though, at least they were nice.
They were nice, but it's just like, take a hint. Please don't talk to me. If I need help, I will ask, and I didn't ask. But hey, on the upside, my dusk to dawn switches are turning on and off like a charm.
That's really nice. I had twinkle lights out on my patio when we first moved here, and they're still up. They don't work anymore. I have not switched them out. I am not diligent about it. I just don't really care. But yours look really cute, though.
Yeah, they need to be replaced, but because I have ones that are out from being on 24/7.
Yeah, I think I got mine from like TJ Maxx, and it wasn't like they're not the best quality. They're like $5.
You should go to Lowe's for that.
After that story, no, I'm never going to Lowe's. I would rather get myself from Amazon and just see what it's like when it comes in the mail. I don't want to talk to anybody. But okay, I do love going to Lowe's just to go out to the like plant section and smell it.
Yeah, it's nice to go at the plants. I love the plants.
I like smelling the soil.
Mm-hmm.
I feel connected to nature.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go touch some grass every once in a while. I literally thought that today when I was taking Archie out around like 3 and the wind was blowing. Also, blizzard last night out of nowhere. Woke up to all this snow and ice. By 3 o'clock, it's all gone. You never know. Never know what happened. So I'm outside. The breeze is going. It's really blowing off my stink. And And Archie's hanging out longer than he usually would too, because usually he's in and out. And I was sitting there and I'm like, this is really nice. Just get outside and let some fresh air and see the sun. Should do this more often.
It's amazing.
But instead, our society makes us stay indoors all day staring at a screen. I don't know. I'm only not staring at a screen when I'm asleep. I'm either on my computer, I'm either on my phone, I'm either on my Kindle, or I'm watching TV.
You sound like that's the sad life.
Right? I gotta quit my job so I don't have to live like this.
You're gonna have to quit your job.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to find a different lifestyle. Podcasting would be great.
I could podcast.
I could podcast.
I think we could do it.
I think it would be great. I saw Alex Cooper from Call Her Daddy. She had an interview and she said that when she started Call Her Daddy, she already believed that it was gonna be like the next Google, the next Apple. And she truly believed it. And so that was her end goal. It was never like just gonna wing it. So we are Google now.
We are Google.
We're Googling. Instead of manifesting, we're Googling.
We're Googling.
So catch me Googling. But yeah.
All right.
Moving
Cool.
on.
Moving on. That was my story, so let's do
So-
yours now.
My next one, I kind of talked about it last, so I'll do my third one. So Morgan Wallen, the country singer, was on SNL, and there's a lot of controversy over the way he left the stage. Like all the cast members were super far away from him. He hugged the host and then like walked off, but like towards the camera. And then have you heard about this?
I have heard about it. I didn't look into it, but someone was talking to me about it last night at work, and I
Okay.
have a theory.
Okay. So he leaves and then he posts an Instagram story or regular post and he goes, "Get me back to God's country." Before this even, that's really great merch. He should make merch. He's making merch now.
I know.
So I think I might buy it. I love that saying, "Get me back to God's country."
Yeah,
That's
I
all.
like it.
That's all I
That's
had.
all.
You have,
I think that he did it. I think it was planned.
oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was planned. I think it was like part of a bit.
Some
Maybe-
people said he didn't walk out immediately. He took pictures with fans and the audience.
I don't think it was like in haste or like in anger or like, like it did like with a sour taste in their mouth. But like, I think it was pre-planned.
But it's also like, what do you expect when you have a country boy in the middle of New York City? He's been there for a week. He's probably like, what the fuck? Get me out of here. I want to
Yeah.
go back to the farm.
Yeah. Speaking of farm, there's a farmer show. I sent you this on TikTok. This is a total sidebar.
No, this is a great segue. Great job.
Yeah. That's so good.
No, I've seen like clips of it, but I don't know what it's about.
I think his name's like Farmer John or something, and it's like farmer wants a wife or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's like The Bachelor but for farmers, and Farmer John is hot, and he lives on his family's estate. It is insane, like sprawling lands, beautiful house like the White House that I love on Knoll right here that I showed you, like that, but much more expansive.
Where is he
And-
located?
I don't know. He's also in law school,
Oh.
and yeah, or he's a lawyer now. I don't know. That probably showed you.
So he hates himself.
He hates himself, and he's probably gonna do like law for his family estate or something.
Yeah.
Just like keeping the family and their business. And then, he hasn't found his wife yet. So
Oh, the face you just made was
it's like it's like Shane goes.
no, that was like Like Shane Gillis in drag.
Oh, Farmer John.
I'll tag him.
As my eye just twitched.
Apparently eye twitching. I've been on obviously TikTok, and everyone's talking about your high cortisol levels and how that affects everything. And signs of high cortisol levels are eye twitching, ringing in the ears, exhaustion around 3 p.m., and a bunch of other shit. I think I have high cortisol levels. I think I'm always stressed out.
Maybe. I don't
But-
have any of that, to be honest. I'm always asleep at 3 p.m.
You don't
I-
have you don't have ringing in your ears?
No, and if I do, it's like no, not really. It happens very far and few between, but I just take it as someone is trying to show me something.
Someone's talking about you.
Like someone, like my guardian angel, human, whoever's up there making
Oh.
decisions for me in like their little Sims game. They're trying to show me something.
That's funny you think it's like that. I always think of it's like, oh, someone's shit talking me. If my ears start ringing, I'm like, someone's being a bitch. Someone's talking.
I'm just not negative, I guess.
Oh. I guess not. But no, I've been looking into lowering my cortisol levels, which is my stress levels, and
I heard someone call it moon face.
the fuck does that mean? What'd you just call me?
Like someone said, like it's been on like this thing on TikTok for the longest time where like a good sign of having high cortisol levels is like moon face, and it's like your swollen face. And someone like was, I think Amy Schumer was like, "Oh my god, someone called me moon face," and I actually found out that I had high cortisol levels.
Okay, well, I don't think I'm like Amy Schumer level of
You don't have
swollen.
you don't have moon face.
Well, I'm sensitive right now because I texted Chad today and I go, I think we have a ghost. And he goes, no, baby, that's just you looking in the mirrors. It's fine. Because I'm so pale right now.
You are pale.
Really pale. I'm like blending into
You
my-
literally look like your sweatshirt and your walls.
Yep, my sweatshirt's tanner than I am, but it's fucking beige.
Your little your little lady with the yellow hair and the gold dress and the Moulin Rouge thing, she's darker than you.
She is. I live inside. I live in artificial
So do
light.
I. So do I.
I don't go on walks with my dogs because my dog doesn't like going on walks.
It's true. I got on 2 walks today.
I don't do anything. My dog likes to go outside and pee and run back inside. My teeny likes to just be on his heating pad. Oh my God, the teeny got locked in the guest bedroom last night because Chad closes that door now because Archie likes to shit in it and every chance he gets. Not every chance, that's an exaggeration. But he did poop in it last week. And so now we close it. And Teeny was in there all night. And Chad was getting ready for work this morning and was like, man, where is that cat? Where is he?
What is that cat?
You, usually he's with us, like on the bed when we wake up or when we get ready in the mirrors or whatever. No, door was closed. And he heard a meow. Ooh. Ooh. He comes out. He's so sad. It's so cold in there because there's a window that was open.
Oh.
It's fine. He can get underneath the bed and there's blankets and he can get in the closet too, but it's kind of sad. And so now he's been on me all day. He won't leave me alone. The cat, not the Chad,
Yeah, obviously.
obviously. Okay.
Chad, we know went to go work out.
No, Chad went to the gym, couldn't find a parking spot, finally found one, and then someone swiped it from him, so he just turned around and came home. Which honestly, I understand.
Yeah.
My last story I want to talk about is how Sydney Sweeney and her fiance broke up.
Yeah.
Day after, or like day of, she's in Dallas with Glenn Powell at his sister's wedding.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit upset about it.
I was gonna ask how you were feeling about it because I know you love Glenn,
I'm a
but
big Glenn fan, but he swears that there's nothing about it. So does his mom.
his mom talked about it.
Yeah, someone, I don't know, I saw an interview or something. I don't know where I saw that. Or like a quote.
Yeah, well, he went on to like the Today Show with Jenna Bush or something like that, and she asked about it, and he was like, "Man, my sister and Sid, they're just really great friends. Pals knew how to have a great party, and I bet they have a good party.
I bet they do.
I
My
bet he's a
God.
good time. It's Dallas. Like we could have just, well, you could have gone down there, saw Dad for the weekend.
I was gonna say I'm not going down myself, and Dad's not in Dallas this weekend, so
True, he is home.
he's at home.
Just, yep.
I'm gonna see my dad this weekend though.
Are you going home? Oh, to the lake.
Yeah, after my shift when I get off on Sunday morning.
God,
I'm gonna stop by my parents' house and see my mom and my dad, and I'm gonna go down to the lake with my kids.
my mom and my dad.
My mom and my dad.
That sounds fun. I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. Chad wants to go back to Vale, and I think if I go back to Vale, I'm gonna die in Vale. Vale hates me. I have meltdowns every time. I don't want to do it again. I'm kind of done with the whole skiing thing. I popped my hip, and I'm too old to be getting injured.
People just aren't athletic, so.
Clearly, I'm not. I definitely that day looked like a fool out on that mountain. I couldn't get down a mountain to save my life. It was embarrassing.
That's so upsetting. That's so frustrating.
It was the worst experience I've had in a really long time. And then he kept waiting for me at the bottom. Like he stopped like 4 times on one run waiting for me. And it's like the third, I was like, stop fucking waiting for me. Just go. I'll see you at the bottom. I can only go down. And then he was like, well, you're not done. We've got about 5 more runs left. And you're kind of acting like a Tammy right now. And I was like, okay, that's great. And he goes, are you going to get mad at me now? I'm like, no, I'm just done. I'm over it. I'm done.
Like, I put my hot chocolate, and I'm done.
I was done. And then I was like, I'm done exploring. And he goes, well, we're on the opposite side of the mountain where we need to be to get back to the car. So we got a long way to go. Had a full hour 20 left of skiing. Just fine. Find me the greens and the blues. I'm a green and a blue girl. Do not put me on a black. I have no desire. Like, it doesn't do anything for me. I saw fucking cliffs of rocks on the blacks I was on.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it.
No. Why would you?
Why would I? And then I kept fucking falling and I couldn't get my ski back on. So I was like, motherfucker. And I'm yelling and I think it's echoing. I know it's not. But people are like just zooming past me on snowboards and skis alike. That mountain did not discriminate except for against me. It fucking hated me and I hated it too.
It just wasn't your day.
Absolutely not. It was not my day. I wanted to leave and it was hot. So I wasn't even going fast.
Disgusting.
I wasn't even going fast. I was going really slow because I couldn't get down the fucking mountain. I was sweating. When I took all my Connor, my hands, my gloves were wet on the inside.
That's disgusting.
It
You should not be skiing in those conditions. Like, that is just gross.
You know, I could have just taken the gloves off. Come to think of it, could have made my life a little bit easier, but
no, who wants to ski without gloves?
not me.
I mean, you fall once, your hands get wet, and then you're in the cold, getting whipped by the wind. Going
And then you get frostbite, and your fingers fall off.
Exactly.
And then you have a nub.
Nubbins.
No, it was fine. I don't know. I think I'm just over the season. I'm ready for a new adventure. Take me somewhere else. So we'll see what we're doing this weekend. I don't know. Boulder and Golden have a few farmers markets opening up this weekend. So that could be kind of fun.
You should take Ochi.
I want to take the teeny too and put him in a harness.
Oh, okay.
So, but he honestly is the worst in cars. He just meows the whole time. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's on the agenda.
Okay.
See how we're feeling. based on gender.
Did you see Channing Tatum is like a sponsor for a stock coffee? It's like a cold brew.
Yeah,
And he's in like Illyria, like he's like the goalie. He looks like the goalie or the coach. He's trying to be like the coach, and he's like the team that he's.
do you think it's a
hyping up.
nod to She's the Man?
I think it is.
Because I was
It'd be
thinking that
great
too.
if they did She's the Man too, but Amanda Bynes kind of couldn't do that.
I was gonna say, I think one of the main characters is on a different journey now.
I know, but just amazing how great that would be. But I think it is a nod to She's the Man.
Well, I don't know because Freaky Friday's getting remade, and I've seen the commercials for that, and with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis, and it doesn't look great. Should have just left it alone. However, I do have thoughts on having a Princess Diaries 3. And they
We
need
have
to,
1 minute 58 seconds remaining, so you better snip.
I do see. I'm just saying they better chop because Julie Andrews is getting up there.
No, she's never gonna die.
She probably will.
No. No. Is Joe gonna be in the movie? I wonder.
I don't know.
I hope so.
Joseph?
You can't have the movie without Joseph.
Joseph? It's her husband now. I mean, he has to be there unless he
He
died.
has to be. He can't have died. He can't die. They can't die.
Immortal.
Hmm.
But no, it's been a fun podcast. Good episode,
It has.
Scoop.
Yeah, great episode. You know, easy peasy.
Easy
lemon
peasy.
squeezy.
Told you that it was gonna be a rapid fire.
Just a
Fireball.
You know, honestly, we're just naturals, just Googling away.
We're just Googling. Catch
Just
us
a
at the next
couple-
Google. We're just scooping. Scoop and shooping. Okay. Wanna wrap it?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Well, that's my story, guys. That's our story.
It's our
Because Mac
story.
had one too.
I had a couple stories, and same time, you all got the scoop.
Yeah, got the scoop, guys. Thanks for chit-chatting with us.
Thanks for chit-chatting. Share us, like us, follow us, tell your friends about us because we need to start growing so we can get you
So we can-
snoozy merch.
And so we can quit our jobs, okay?
Quit jobs, please. Love you so much, and we'll see you next Thursday.
Catch you on the flip side. Not Thursday.
Are you working?
Yeah, I work Thursday.
God damn it.
It'll be earlier in the week. Well, I'll podcast from the lake house.
All right, we'll catch you later at some point. We're just not regular yet.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.